Hi, it's Devious Mermaids. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a hot minute, and I'm really only here for story time, just to catch you guys up on what's going on in my life and why it's been like a month and a half since my last video. It's fine. So for starters, I was given permission by my psychiatrist to get an emotional support dog. So we decided, and which a lot of people apparently don't know the difference between an emotional support dog and a service dog, and I'm not a professional, but I can give you like a basic picture. Like an emotional support dog, you don't get to take it everywhere. It doesn't get a special jacket. It's not trained in any special way. It's just there for your support, and it's only like the only like rules it's allowed, like it's above, are housing rules and certain airlines. So I cannot just take him, you know, to the mall with me because I'm feeling sad, but that's okay. He's done a lot to help me. We actually I got my letter mailed to me by my psychiatrist, and I stood outside waiting for it forever. Like every single day the mail would come and I'd run outside and be like, where's my letter? Where's my letter? And then the day it finally came, sweet mother of God, that's what happens anytime anybody rings my doorbell. All hell breaks loose, and it is not Adonis, it is Kylo. To what I was saying. So as soon as I got my letter, I like rushed out to Stray Rescue of St. Louis, which is a really great place. And the way the process works there, it's not like a pound where you get to walk through and just kind of see everybody and then you can take them out if you want to meet them. It's actually so adorable. You fill out an application and then you sit down with a matchmaker, and they describe, like you describe what you're looking for in an animal, and they pull up some profiles of animals they think would be a good fit for you. And then since most of their animals are in foster care, usually you don't get to meet them. Like they send your information to the foster parents, and then the foster parents contact you. So we were expecting to not even get to meet a dog for weeks, possibly. And then it just so happened that somebody was surrendering Adonis at the same time that we were there, and they kind of wrote it down and like passed it to us across the desk, and they were like, there's a lady over there surrendering a perfect dog. You should wait and get to meet him. So we waited like an hour, and as soon as she left, we sat down and met him, and he's the biggest sweetheart. Like, I was expecting to go in there and get a puppy that was gonna grow up to be like a really big, fluffy, beautiful dog. Like, I don't know why I thought of that, but like in my mind I was thinking for an emotional support animal, if I get a puppy, we'll get to train it like right, make sure it doesn't have any bad habits, because like Kylo, we got when she was already 6 months old, and there's some habits with her we just have not been able to break. And so I was looking for a puppy, and Adonis happens to be 11 months old, so he was already housebroken and leash trained, and he's such a gentle soul. He just like, hi Bubba. He is a big sweetheart. That wagging tail, I see it like 12,000 times a day. He's the happiest dog. I was a little scared of a dog this big at first, because Kylo was my first dog, and you know, she tops out at like 11 pounds, maybe. But he's been just the best. He's sweet, he's protective. He sometimes steps on the cat's tail by accident, as you just heard. But for the most part, she actually enjoys him. If you can believe that after that sound you just heard. He's the best. So we named him Adonis after Adonis Creed, because his original name was Hasbro. And then he lived with a family for 8 months, and they renamed him Finnegan, and I was not here for either of those names. So he is named Adonis, as in Adonis Creed. So if we want to go there, it's Adonis Creed Lucas Gardner. So we'll just keep that Adonis. But he is a sweetie and the light of my life, and now I don't ever want to leave my house because I love my dog so much. This was the first holiday we wound up not seeing any family for Thanksgiving or Christmas, which we thought was going to be really tough, which no offense to our families, but it was actually really nice to be able to just like go see a movie, hang out at home. Like, we made a reasonable amount of food and like took the dogs on a walk, and on Christmas we watched like Krampus, either way, Christmas horror movie, which is just like much more, you know, my style. So it was a fun time. And then on the 27th I turned to 25, which was really just sad. I was sick. I've been sick for the last like 2 weeks. Like I was sick on my birthday, which kind of ruined the whole winter break thing because we didn't get to go ice skating or to the zoo or to the zoo lights. That week we made it out to Brewery Lights, but then I had like a complete panic attack because the smell of beer and too many people, like, I just couldn't handle it. Back to good things. So I turned 25, and I had previously had a list of like 25 things I wanted to do before I turned 25, and I didn't get to do half of them. So now it's my like 20 things to do or 25 things to do while I'm 25 list, and hopefully I'll actually get to them all. So I made New Year's resolutions, and they are actually more like, they're not really resolutions, because really I'm just trying to keep all my shit together for 2019. I want to just like get our finances under control. I want to get to a place where I'm emotionally stable enough to hold down a job. I want to travel somewhere new. I want to get a new tattoo, and I'd like to make it down to my goal weight, which is like 130 pounds. So if you think I look a little bit different in this video, it's because like 12 weeks ago I weighed over 215 pounds, and now I am 190, which is really cool. So I've lost like 25 pounds, and I started a weight loss Instagram, which you can follow. It is Manatee to Mermaid. Ha ha ha, get it? Because everything else is Devious Mermaids. Anyways, follow me on Instagram, follow my weight loss Instagram. You can follow my Twitter now. I only have like 30 followers, and I really only use it to complain, but you can follow it if you want to. Be sure to check out my blog, which I have also not really been updating because I've been so under the weather. Really just my Instagram is where it's at. Follow me on Pinterest, follow me on all these things, subscribe to my channel. You know. Anyways, hopefully I will have another video for you next week.